Okay, the first thing we're doing is taking off the water inlet tube.
Yaptım.
Hang on.
Yaptım.
You know what, Scott? You want to cut it and I'll just put a new hose?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, we got that out the way. Okay, next up on the hit list is the shift cables.
Next tools.
What size socket is that, Scott?
This is 7/16. That was a 1/2 inch.
Okay, there goes the shift cables.
And a brass with a metal insert, bushing.
Brass bushing with a metal insert.
Right there.
Okay. Throttle cable or? Okay, next up is the throttle cable. What size socket is that, Scott?
This is 7/16.
Okay, 7/16 socket for the throttle cable.
And this one's a 3/8.
Okay, and for the end of the throttle cables, 3/8. Let me see if I get it by hand. And them lock nut washers is a mother brother, man. All right. Okay, so got the throttle cable and the shift cables out the way. Okay, battery is next on the hit list. Since we gotta start with some of the electronics, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the batteries.
What was that hook to?
Nothing. Nothing. It was extra here. I'll take it. It was extra.
What's that? An interrupter?
It's a battery selector. We could just take those reds off and we're good. The red off the battery connectors, I think we're good after that.
I know that.
You want to take it out? Rather be safe than sorry, man. Not that it won't do nothing without the cable, but still. Okay, battery's down. Okay, what's next, Scott?
We're gonna take This power line, these power lines off. We're gonna disconnect the
engine wiring harness.
Gauge plug.
Okay, right now we're loosening the clamp to unplug the wiring harness. And there it goes.
Ta-da!
Okay, now we got some other wires that are connected to the block. Looks good.
Nine 16ths.
9/16?
Yep.
Yeah.
Black wire, green wire, double black wire, and well, we leave that one there. So that goes to this. And action.
Okay, we're continuing on with the wiring, disconnecting the wiring. I got some wire cutters. Scott, you want them? Here, let me go grab them. Okay, next up on the hit list is the exhaust bellow, or exhaust tube, or hose, or whatever.
That exhaust or intake? I don't know.
That's exhaust.
I know nothing about boats.
Me neither.
I work on cars. I can't swim.
Me neither. Why you think I'm fixing the boat? Shit. Hey man, if I could swim, this boat would not be getting fixed. Shit, I'd swim to the shore, man. All the money I'm gonna have to drop on here. Okay, now we're taking the ground line off the head. That's the head, right?
The back of the block.
Or the back of the block.
Yeah, that wire, the main wire, and
how many wires was on that? Scott?
3.
3? What size socket was it?
9/16.
Okay, next up is the starter wire.
Nine 16ths is too small. 5/8 is sloppy.
5/8 is too loose? Is it metric?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Shit, I bet you it says in the book. I know, but Scott is anti-manual. He anti-book, man. I know it says right here in the book. I'm scared to look at the book while I'm standing next to him. He might go off on me.
I don't need no stinking book.
Oh man. I don't even see where it says it disconnected the starter.
Because a book.
Let me see here. It gotta say this disconnect the starter in the book. Got the fuel pump, engine, blah blah blah, engine wire, blah blah blah. I guess that's why you got YouTube.
They never put everything in the book.
Okay, Scott, what you doing?
All right, we're going to take loose these zip ties just to be able to get this wire out of the way.
Okay. The wires that are in it are to the trim limit sender and the trim limit gauge.
Yeah, I just noticed I got it too loose. I'm gonna take this off. Should I take that off?
Just cut that white nylon, a tie.
I'll tell you what, if we take that off, this whole thing will flop back here. I can leave it.
Oh, if you just drop these two?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta take that off anyway.
Well, this one I'm definitely gonna have to label because we won't know the top from the bottom. Oh no, the red is on the bottom.
Yeah, the red fishes through this.
No, I mean right here.
Oh yeah.
This one, the red is on the bottom.
Yeah.
So as long as we, yeah, we good.
Right.
I can see it right there clear too that the red one's on the bottom. Okay, next up on the hit list is the rear engine mounts, and I don't know how good I'm gonna be able to get this while Scott is undoing it, but there's one right there, and then the other one is right there. And I don't know what size they are yet. It doesn't say. Surprisingly, it doesn't say in the manual. I don't know if that's because they're lag screws, or I don't know if there's a bolt. Let me get down there and feel it. I don't even know if it's a nut behind it. I'll know in a minute though.
Tight. What?
Is it tough, Scott?
There's a lot of tension on that. Should be loose.
Should we take out the front motor mounts and go back to that one, or? The front ones are just in the wood. They're just lag screws. They're not bolts, they're screws. The front two right here?
Yeah.
Well, where are they? Right, yeah, right there. They're just lag bolts going into the wood. Well, what size is that?
9/16.
9/16. And the guy at the boat shop said to take the bottom two bolt screws out, because if you take the middle one out, it messes with the alignment. So that's why we're taking the bottom two. Man, I gotta get some stainless steel's lag bolts. Man, look at that. Let me see it, Scott.
That is wet.
Damn. We had to come back and get that right side rear motor mount because it was tight. We thought by loosening up the front it might help the back, but it's coming. All right, I think I can get them new too. Some new ones of them. You think they're okay?
Yeah, they should be all right.
We'll clean them up.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now, Scott?
Trying to find a way to hook this chain up. My chain is bigger than these holes. I don't have any hooks.
Okay, here we go, chaining up. All right. Yeah, we got. So what we gonna do with that other 50-foot of chain, Scott?
We're gonna zip tie it, man. I know this is not recommended in the book to do it this way, but we're gonna get something to cover that up. So
Okay.
don't scratch that.
Okay. Oh man, Scott, you ain't seen my new Emax, huh?
What's that?
The new remote control?
Oh, you got an RC car?
Yeah.
Oh,
On steroids times 10, man.
where you get it at?
Brushless, RC Country. I rebuilt it though.
You know Kurt?
Yeah, he works over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rebuilt it, man. It got what was that stuff I put on there? I put a whole bunch of those unbreakable, what was it, MPX, MTV, I can't remember. It's 2 inches off the front. I can't remember the name of them parts I put on there. I got them off of eBay. RPM, that's what they are. RPM. I rebuilt it, man. It's not. I think nothing, hardly anything is stock except the chassis. Should I pull it forward, Scott, when you get it, or should it just automatically kind of tilt forward? The front came like 2 inches off or an inch.
Something about that mount. The rubber is in there like that, and it's binding up.
Oh, so it's got to come up. Should we spray it with some?
Spray it.
No, it would help if we took the fuel line off. But I don't think that's what's stopping it from lifting out the bolt, though. I got it. I don't think what you think, Scott? I don't think the fuel line would stop it from that back from lifting up, would it?
No.
Okay. Uh-oh, we got tippage. Yep. That the exhaust bellow came off.
How we look in the front?
Look good in front.
Clear.
Yep. Scott, you the man. Oh. Hold on, Scott. Let me move this what do you call them things? The
Cables?
yeah, the man, with this tablet, I'm recording with the tablet now. You gotta be hella far away. Want me to drape the chain over this way?
We'll just let it hang and then I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Pull it over.
Let me back out. So Scott, after you sprayed the WD-40 in the rear motor mount, it slipped out?
Yeah, and I took a screwdriver and just kind of broke this seal right here.
Oh, okay.
Popped right out.
Cool. We're touching the we're touching the let me see if I can set this down so I can come help. Man, Scott, this is early Christmas, man.
Tilt. You can raise the front up a little bit.
Are we at the top?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, we took the lid off and it's still not gonna clear, so we're gonna figure this out. Hold on.
Should be able to just pull up on the front. Should slide on these. Couple more links.
I'm sorry, Scott. I'm so busy looking at my damn transfer, man.
Oh yeah.
What you need me to do?
Don't show my junkie garage, man.
Ain't nobody tripping off your garage, man. They in awe that a train operator and a bus mechanic took a motor out of a boat.